Welcome to the Hero Spotlight for Tulen, the Pure. As a mage that deals high damage up close, Tulen gets into the middle of the fray, using Lightning Strike to unleash havoc on his enemies. Always stay away from Tulen if you are running low on health, otherwise you will soon fall prey to his ultimate Thunderbird, allowing him to refresh all of his abilities for another deadly round of attacks. Passive Thunderclap. Whenever Tulen hits an enemy with an ability, he gains 1 charge of Thunderclap. After reaching 5 charges, he summons 5 lightning bolts that shoot out in sequence towards nearby enemies, prioritizing heroes. Each lightning bolt deals magic damage. If more than 1 lightning bolt hits the same target within 1 second, the damage dealt by the subsequent bolts will be reduced by 20%. The lightning bolts will only attack monsters if they're in aggression mode. Used as a strong harass tool for laning, Tulen's passive can also be used to clear up minion waves. Since damage dealt by consecutive hits on the same target is reduced, make sure you keep a distance with the enemy target while your passive is active, so you won't use all 5 charges at once. First ability, Ion Blasts. Tulen shoots 3 Ion Blasts, each dealing magic damage to enemies along its path. When enemies are hit by more than 1 blast, each additional hit will deal 30% damage. Each prism that hits an enemy will add 1 Thunderclap charge, 1 charge per blast. For maximum damage, use Ion Blasts as close to the enemy as possible to ensure that all 3 blasts hit, thus giving Tulen 3 stacks of Thunderclap to get him closer to activating his passive for even more damage. Second ability, Lightning Strike. Tulen uses his lightning powers to zap a short distance, damaging enemies at the origin and destination. Enemies in the origin and destination areas will suffer magic damage. Enemies damaged by both the origin and the destination areas will receive 50% damage for the second hit. Enemies damaged by Lightning Strike twice within 5 seconds will have their movement speed reduced by 2%, gradually decreasing over the following 3 seconds. Each time Tulen teleports and hits an enemy, he will receive 1 charge of Thunderclap. Tulen can store this ability up to 3 times. Cooldown between stored uses can be affected by items and arcana. Though Lightning Strike has a short distance, it is an effective tool that can both damage and help Tulen pass through walls. To effectively zap, use Lightning Strike next to the enemy to have the start and end point both hit the same target. Attention to maintain a suitable distance between enemy. Keep enemy in the center can double the damage. Ultimate Thunderbird. Tulen charges up and launches a Thunderbird at an enemy, dealing magic damage and giving Tulen 1 charge of Thunderclap. The Thunderbird can be blocked by another enemy hero getting in the way. If the Thunderbird kills an enemy hero, Tulen's passive will be activated immediately and Thunderbird's cooldown will be reduced by 3%. If the Thunderbird hits an enemy minion on the way to its final target, they will suffer magic damage and be knocked into the air. Tulen can also use Lightning Strike while charging Thunderbird. Tulen's passive is usually used to finish off low health targets. However, if it gets blocked by the enemy hero before reaching the target, it's basically left useless. To avoid this, first use Lightning Strike to help reposition Tulen to get around the enemy and complete the kill. When playing Tulen, here are some things to remember. 1. Tulen has many ways to combo skills together to be super effective. Try this one. Use the second ability, Lightning Strike, to get face-to-face with the enemy. Follow it up with the first ability, Ion Blast. Then use the second ability to slow the enemy. Trigger the passive and use normal attacks to weaken the enemy. At the end of the combo, use your ultimate, Thunderbird, to finish off the enemy. Combo sequence is 2 + 1 + 2 + 2 + ultimate. 2. Although Ion Blasts is great for poking, leveling Lightning Strike can provide more damage and mobility. 3. Although Lightning Strike allows Tulen to dash forward multiple times, the short distance makes it difficult for Tulen to chase down enemy or escape from a bad situation. Because of this, Flicker is still a good idea to take as a talent to further supplement his mobility. 4. Both Ion Blasts and Lightning Strike are great tools for clearing minion waves, as they can get you stacks of Thunderclap quickly, thus increasing damage output. Thanks for watching today's Hero Spotlight on Tulen. See you on the battlefield.